is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the new free diamond takeover reward, Deron Williams in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. We're also gonna be talking about if he is worth the grind for each and every one of you. Now, before I dive any further into that, if you're new to the channel, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 110,000 subscribers. So here's the deal. We've seen in the past these challenges take a long time. Now, Tuesday's drops aren't nearly as bad as Friday's drops. Like Friday's drops, this grind is absolutely crazy and absolutely ridiculous. Tuesday's drops aren't nearly as bad. It's also important to note you can get these guys out of it looks like the draft every week, and so that's important to note as well. And so if you want to play the draft for these cards, you can do that as well. So here's what you're looking at for Deron Williams. Okay, here's what you're looking at. The last grind for Elgin Baylor was absolutely ridiculous. For Deron Williams, 57 points, 7 assists with the Nets player. That's easy. 137 3-pointers with point guards. Easy. 10 games using 3 Jazz players. Or 20 games using 3 Jazz players. Easy. It's easy enough to do. Say what you want. It's easy enough to do. 124 assists with Cavs players over multiple games. Easy. 31 points and 16 assists with a Mavs player in a game. All of these are easy. Every single one of these challenges are so easy. Why? Well, get the 57. Well, here's the deal. Okay, I know I bring up this challenge a lot, but if you go into this challenge right here, you go into I think it's the skills challenges, basketball fundamentals. You go in here to the post scoring, right? In which you got to do, I think you got to do like 5 post moves. Yeah, post moves. Okay, and you just don't do post moves. It's that simple. You don't do post moves. The game's 12 minutes long versus literally bots. Here's what you can get done. Okay, you can get this done easy. 57 and 7 with the Nets player in a game. And if you're like, okay, Ty, but who do I use? Well, you got your options. You could use Kyrie Irving out of the token market. You could use KD. Honestly, you could probably use a gold from the Nets too if you really wanted to, because I doubt the challenge is like that hard or that strenuous. So if you wanted to, I mean, you could probably honestly get it done with a guy like Seth Curry, maybe even a guy like Edmund Sumner if you really wanted to, because the challenge is going to be easy enough to do. So that you can get done in one game. You can also get the 31 points and 16 assists with the Mavs player in that game as well. So here's the deal. When you score it with the Nets player, 57 points, just do it with the Mavs assists, okay? Combo that up. And when you're having 7 assists with Nets players, do the 31 points with Mavs players. It's that simple, right? You can get that done in one game, literally just one game, and make that so easy. Obviously, Luke is going to be the easiest one to get that done with. But even bench pieces, again, there's so many different options that you could use here to get that done. It's not like that's going to be super, super hard. Tim Hardaway, Spencer Dinwiddie, whoever else you guys want to use. There's probably Mavs players that you guys have as well. That's easy to do. So within one game, that can get done. Now, what else would I do? Well, people are scoring like 200 points in these games. So you got 31 points, 57 points. That's what? 90 points. You got a ton more. While you're doing it, I probably would try to use a Mavs point guard and a Nets point guard if possible, because you can make threes with point guards. And then honestly, make sure you have 3 Jazz players in your lineup. But the only other thing you have to do is, get assists with Cavs players in general, which that's not super hard. So for the rest of that game, just run Cavs players and get assists. Again, it's not that hard. Whether you have Darius Garland or since it's assists, you can honestly run bench pieces. Sexton, Levert, I don't know which of those is necessarily a bench piece, but you can just make that happen. It's not super hard. Honestly, guys, and this is my honest opinion, you can get this done in about 3 hours. That's my honest opinion. The thing that's going to take the longest is 20 games using 3 Jazz players. Probably your best method if you want that is to go into triple threat offline. Now, one thing that cannot get overlooked with this is you get rare franchise accolade option packs. That cannot be overlooked one bit. These option packs are important, and it's something that you can't overlook. So, do I love Deron Williams? Would Deron Williams play for me? Well, when you look at my squad right now, he's not playing over Donovan Mitchell, but he'd be my backup point guard. I mean, I don't love the card. I don't think Deron Williams is good. But until I get, the lock-in Derrick Rose or whoever else, he would right now be my backup point guard. And so for me, this might be worth doing, okay? Not only because you get Deron Williams, but you also get rare. You get a rare franchise moment option pack East. You get a rare accolade pack, another rare accolade pack. Like those things, they add up, man. And it's not a super hard thing. Again, if I was to do this, what would I do? Well, with my team, let's just go to this XP. So I need 57 and 7 with a Nets player. And I already got Cavs, Donovan Mitchell. So I don't even have to do anything as far as that is concerned. I got Donovan Mitchell to just get the Cavs assist. So now I just need Mavs and Nets players. So let's look at who I got from the Mavs, who I've got from the Nets, and just see if I can't plug as someone in here that could make this pretty easy for me. So for the Mavs, I got Luka, boom. So I'm just going to run Luka right there. And then from the Nets, I think I got KD, and that's perfect too. So Nets, boom, KD, plug him in right there. Okay, perfect. So in one game, I'm going to get assists with Dono, Luka, KD, they're going to get their agendas. I'd take a picture, whatever you got to do to make sure you get these done because you need to prioritize this as well as this. Those two things are going to get done. Probably going to get about 25 assists, 50 assists with Dono in that single game. Going to use 3 Jazz players. And then the rest is 137 3-pointers with point guards. So what I personally would do, and this doesn't have to be you, but once you complete Luka's things, then what I would try to do is get a shooting guard that's absolutely knocked down. So for me, I don't know who my most knocked down is. I'd probably just, is it a point guard, or what do you got to do here with making threes? It does look like point guard. So I try to pair Donovan Mitchell with another really good point guard that can shoot. If you have that Steph Curry, that's a great option. For what it is, Terry Rozier might be okay too to plug in there. After you get Luka's things done, just plug in that point guard that can shoot. And then once you're done with this, just have a guy like Donovan Mitchell, which is a Cavs player, just pass to that point guard who is Terry Rozier. It's easy to do. It's not hard. And so you can knock out probably, I don't know how many threes, probably 25 threes, 25 Cavs assists, get this done and this done. And then after that, all you've really got to do, you got to win the 20 games using 3 Jazz players. That's going to take a while. But then all you really got to do is make 137 threes with point guards and get 124 assists. You can kind of pair those together as you go through it. This grind is not bad at all for Deron Williams. For those of you guys that have wanted more realistic grinds, this is your opportunity. I mean, this grind realistically is not bad. This is the type of grind that you can, again, probably get done 3 or 4 hours. That's my guess for the average person. And a lot of people are gonna be like, Ty, this is just, you know, that's only if you're comp this and that. No, I almost guarantee if I go to Twitter right now, which I'm gonna do, everybody's gonna be like, this grind is fine. Because this grind is not bad. This is probably what the people have wanted out of my team. DBG's last week. An attainable grind for a 7 out of 10 player is much better than an unattainable grind. I like the DBG grind. He said I like the grind a lot, which I get. For me, it's the more important things are the accolade packs and the rare franchise moment pack. That's what really is important to me. Am I gonna grind for Deron Williams? Probably, but it's really just because of the stuff within it. That's really it for me. So that's kind of my opinion on it. Do I think he's worth the grind? If you're no money spent, maybe. I mean that's really what I would say is if you are no money spent, he might be worth it. And I mean, even with the Jazz wins, the way I like to think about it is you got a whole week to do this. So you don't have to grind it all at once, right? Obviously this, as well as this, you have to do that kind of on your own. But let's say assists with Cavs players. If I play 20 games in my team unlimited using 3 Jazz players, the assists are just gonna come from Donovan Mitchell as we go through it. And the same thing with the threes with point guards. So I mean, a lot of this is just going to get obtained by playing the game as well. So I'm a pretty big fan of this. Do I love Deron Williams? No. But the grind is not bad at all. It's going to wrap it up for my video today, guys. Hopefully each and every one of you guys did enjoy the video. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.